The Champions League match predictions: Real Madrid, Manchester City, Inter, and Liverpool. Liverpool's defense is terrible. I think Inter are going to win. They're going to get their 52nd goal of the season against Liverpool. I think they'll score 3 goals against Liverpool. It's going to get ugly. Liverpool is Camacho 52. Arne Slot, his goal differential could be plus 66 by losing against Inter. It is Inter that's Gematria 66. Looking at the wins and the losses. Let's take note of the wins and losses. If Liverpool score first, Inter could have 12 goals and 4 allowed. That's kind of like Gematria of Liverpool. But I think Inter should win without any problems. Liverpool are going to fall to 3 wins and 3 losses. It is Inter that is also Gematria 33. Real Madrid and Manchester City. He is obviously, his job is on the line. Xabi Alonso. It is Real Madrid. They don't show any favoritism towards anybody. Here, Real Madrid need a spark to increase their form. So I think 6 matches and 4 wins, like, basically, I just think that, again, next year's Champions League final is at Baku, Azerbaijan, and I just think he has to win to remain the coach. Azerbaijan is Gematria 42, and that's Xabi Alonso, I think, equals 42, or Alonso equals, the site of the final, Baku. I should say Blancos. But yeah, the 6 match and 4 wins, it could go either way. Because if you look at the Champions League table, let's go to Champions League table quickly. Let me show you. And now, 6 matches, they could remain at 4 wins. And let's do Gematria of Man City. Man City does equal 41. They enter 4-1 against Man City. Number 2, they can improve to 4-1 in the Champions League by beating Man City. He has to save his job. I think it makes sense. 4 wins and a loss in the Champions League for Real Madrid. They struggle. They're not in good form right now. I mean, they're 4 points back on Barcelona. They need something to kind of pick up the slack a little bit, so to speak. They have not won a match since El Clasico. Well, they beat Olympiacos. They haven't done well for the most part since El Clasico. This is what we're referring to right there. So let's go to the Champions League table. Let's look at Manchester City. So the 4-1 for Real Madrid. Man City, it first of all, they could be 4-1. Madrid is 31. It could be 3 wins in 6 matches, kind of like Xabi Alonso has to save his job. Xabi is Gematria of 18. Alonso is Gematria of 32. So in Champions League, they could fall to 3-2 against Alonso. Alonso is 32. It's at home. It's at Real Madrid. They have to win. They have to win. They're not as dominant Man City. They lost 4 Premier League matches. They lost in the Champions League. They have 5 losses already. How does this figure into the following league match against Crystal Palace? Man City could fall to 2 draws and 6 losses before taking on Palace. Or I should say Crystal Palace. Crystal is Camacho 26. So I have to back Real Madrid at home to overcome this bad recent funk of results, and Inter to win against Liverpool.